Welcome back to the channel. Well, now it has been revealed that the phone evidence is now in more support of Vybz Kartel's defense than it is in support of the prosecution's case. They are saying now that if they don't have to use the phone evidence, they are planning to rely on witness statements, even though them still can't find some of the documentation like this, because in the trial itself, defense attorneys had indicated that there are doubts about the credibility of the witness statement, the key witness statement, after he gave a second statement to the office of the public defender and recanted the one that he gave to police investigators. Now, these are the same evidence the prosecutors plan to use. Now, the uncertainty at that time caused the judge in the gun court of the corporate area registrar's magistrate or resident magistrate court issued an order to direct police to check with the public defender's office to determine whether such a statement exists. Now, what the prosecutors have not told the public is which specific pieces of evidence is missing. As the defense attorney John Clark pointed out, 20 plus articles of evidence were used in the trial. While the prosecutors were making their submissions to have a retrial, they only had 16. And then they give a clear explanation on where the rest were. Checks were even made. And it was confirmed that to date, only 16 pieces of those evidence now exist. Not even in the trial. One of the defense attorneys said it was particularly unfair that in a case, prosecution are asking people to be sure about evidence when their own witnesses are not certain, say that they might give multiple statements. In addition, defense attorneys at that time pointed out that Clive Lizard Williams' girlfriend gave evidence in court in the initial trial, and at no time did she testify to sending or receiving any of the texts attributed to her or Williams about heading to Havendale. Now, for those not in the know, it was said by the prosecution that messages were sent. Sean Storm was instructed to go visit these individuals, and then all of them traveled to Avondale. Signals from phone towers did a show say Sean Storm phone a ping off of the cell phone tower where the closest to him hometown community of Waterford during the time when the prosecution said the alleged crime took place, or when law enforcement and whoever that bring the charges against Vybz Kartel and the other co-accused at the time I said the crime take place. When them said the crime are gone, Sean Storm phone and send me somewhere else. Defense a point out say Clive Lizard Williams' girlfriend testify, and she never say them receive or they make no send no text back. There was no conversation had about heading to Avondale. So with that whole scenario they forward from, I guess it's forward from other key witness who gave multiple statements because charges were being brought against him. Now that's something where prosecutors don't really mention neither. The key witness against Vybz Kartel was an individual being charged for a crime. And I guess the prosecution are bring that up because that show motivation and why he would have tried to pin or say something against Vybz Kartel that would be in his favor. Because I think whatever them that investigate the key witness for at the time, any charges ever brought against him, as I'm telling them they're looking to him for some crime. But conveniently, after giving one statement here, one statement there, one statement round the road, all which was in benefit of the case against Vybz Kartel, then there was all of a sudden no longer a case against him. Talk to me in the comment section, tell me what you think. Basically, some people say, with this alone, it's clear proof the prosecution has no case. But tell me what you think. Now, on to the other stories making headlines today. Now, also making headlines today, the Integrity Commission has launched a high-level investigation into allegations of corruption, conflict of interest, and irregularities at the Jamaica Civil Aviation Authority. Now, the Commission's wide-ranging probe was confirmed in a recent notice to the management of the authority. It is also said that the probe is into the issuance and denial of license and permits to 3 tour companies and a named airline. Now, the Commission is also interested in policies, communications, documentation, and the names of persons or individuals who were involved in the issuing and the denial of permits and license. It is also said that the scope of the probe stretches all the way back to 2019. So it's like a good while now, people are going to try to get certain license and certain things, and them not get it. It's like the Integrity Commissioner say, is a payola system of work, where if you go by certain things certain way, you won't get it. But if you run the necessary butter, you will get it. Now, they said that the Integrity Commission is specifically interested in whether the chairman of the JCAA is involved in approval and issuing or denial of permits. The Commission has asked for clarification on the role of the chairman of the authority in the approval process at least twice in its notice. That specific focus on the role of the chair of the authority comes at the time when Mr. Derby has confirmed to have resigned as chairman of the board. It is said that 2 other directors have also tendered their resignation. No reason has been given for the sudden departures. It is also said that when the tabloids try to contact the Minister for Transport, Daryl Vaz, they were unsuccessful. So all of a sudden, when the Integrity Commission decides, say, what you know, we're going to investigate this. Some people just decide, say, yo, them nobody want to work for the aviation authority. Them nobody want them nowhere near you, so all of a sudden. It's almost like the money that go to work from Monday all the way up till Friday. Friday in the morning, people over here them a talk about, and this is alleged, this is just satire, this is a joke, but it's almost as if they made a work right up until Friday morning. Friday morning, some people here say, are people over here them a talk about even company trips we are going to take place, you know, in a summer, and they must them plan to go. Who them plan to go with and one them plan for where. And then all of a sudden, it was confirmed that the Integrity Commission I investigate. And them same people just resign. I look to you. Now, keep in mind, them can plan for resign long time. This can be some of them people were here around them place. We are chairman of the board and you know, big people at some of these places. Yo, them are doing them job from the last 50 years, 40 years, 30 years. Truth be told, tell the truth. Most of the head of these departments and these agencies and these authorities are some people where them are hold a position for the last 40 years, 45. Any given day, now them can plan for resign. Truth be told. But I guess the way the article stated. But talk to me in the comment section and tell me what you think. If you're new to the channel and just pass through, click the subscribe icon and then the bell icon, and of course, put it on all. And this is how you know we'll be notified of all fresh content as soon as fresh content is uploaded and made available for you right here on the platform. Now, until the reason again, my sentiments for you and yours, if you want to live, love, and prosper, and if you want to stay tuned until the reason again.